Should I ever collect a deposit and the client pays off the rest after 2 weeks? It's possible. I've had people say that. I've had people say like, "Hey, could you do a deposit?" And I'm like, "I'm not sure what you mean. Can you help me understand?" They're like, "Could I put half now down and half later?" And I would always say yes to that, but it's a definite red flag for me. Not a deal breaker, but a red flag. I will not start a campaign after it's paid. So they can put like, so the narrative, Shanta, will be something like, "Mr. Johnson, that sounds great. When would you like to start?" "I want to start today." "Okay, great. Here's your proposal. Turn that around and we'll get started immediately." "Oh, but I can't do that. I only have like 50%. I only have $1,000. "Okay, that's fair. Why don't you take care of the 1,000? We'll start building out your campaign halfway. When you got the rest, we'll turn your campaign on. Is that okay?" Great, go for it. If somebody is coming in saying, "I only want to pay half," or "I can only pay half, and I want the campaign to start and then hopefully make money," I don't think in the history of the IC or the history of this public group, or in my coming up 4 years of experience with this, or anybody that I talked to, has that ever turned out in a positive manner. That's not a deposit, by the way. That's just like a down payment. Hasn't quite worked. But Shanta, you're asking about a deposit. That's 100% fine. So like a good faith, like, "Hey, I'm gonna put down a $500 deposit, save my spot." You stop prospecting for other people and pay it off 2 weeks. That's kosher. The reason why I answer that, by the way, is some people confuse deposit with down payment. I'm really not a fan of put that down payment on and then we start work and then we get it 2 weeks later. Not a fan. But if somebody's just putting a good faith deposit, that's 100% cool.